Hello and welcome. My name is Linda from the Natural Wellbeing Academy. Now, I wanted to talk today about Mother Earth's chakras. You may or may not be aware of them, but there are certain points in the earth that correlate with chakras, the same chakras that we have in our bodies. And these are chakra points in Mother Earth, or Lady Gaia as she comes to me. Now, there's plenty of resources online that can tell you about the chakras, but what I want to do today is tell you about how to really connect with these a lot more, or how they create imbalances in you. So we can do all the work we want on ourselves and our chakra system, and we can have our regular practices, but when we move to a different chakra center on the planet of Mother Earth's chakras, it does have an impact on us. So I'll tell you a story. I come from Britain, which is the heart chakra of the planet. Mother Earth's heart chakra is in the UK, and it's a beautiful place to be. The heart energy is fantastic. The heart chakra is the one that takes you into your higher dimensional living, whereas your lower three chakras are the ones that keep you grounded on the physical and the material plane. And we all feel loving and loved, and the love and the light, or the spiritual well-being, or heart-based living, however you want to wrap it up. We communicate with each other, we listen, we offer compassion, we help each other. This is the heart energy also, but listening to our own needs. Now, what I've done is I've travelled from the UK to Australia, and I'm in Australia right now. This is August 2023, and as I was flying over, I actually got this cracking in my head, like an electric shock, as if I'd gone through a portal. And while I'm in Australia, I've actually walked through quite a lot of portals and vortexes and ley lines while I'm here. But the point of the story is I'm in Mother Earth's Solar Plexus chakra now. So I have moved from the heart chakra energy to the solar plexus energy of Mother Earth. So I've moved from walking upon heart chakra energy to now walking upon solar plexus chakra energy, and it's noticeable. It's noticeable in me and around me. So the way I communicate from the heart and have conversations of compassion and understanding, and everyone having their needs met, doesn't work here. Because the communication is coming from the solar plexus chakra rather than the heart chakra. Some of it, not all of it. The way of considering things to be fair and equal is different, because it's in a different chakra energy, and the opposites, the imbalances of balanced solar plexus energy and imbalanced solar plexus energy show up as well. As much as the imbalances of heart chakra energy are showing up in the UK, and the balance of chakra energy looking after each other in love, unconditional love, as well as unloving and hateful behaviour in the UK, there's also the imbalances of solar plexus energy in Australia. Now, this is a person looking in and working with chakras and feeling energies. And when I've been in Australia, I've felt lots of people pulling on my chakras, unconsciously, and some definitely consciously. And I feel people trying to take, and I really didn't have that issue in the UK, and I was like, well, why is this happening? And because their chakra balance is different, because they're now standing in a different Mother Earth chakra, so they are heavily supported with the solar plexus energy, which is power, willpower. And I often find there's a lot of power struggles. There's a lot of what I would consider selfishness. It doesn't necessarily mean it is. I'm just saying that from coming from the UK to this country, it's coming from a different energy. So I hear a lot of people say, well, this is what I need. Full stop. And there's no conversation about what my needs may be or someone else's needs may be. Or I may ask a question like, can you tell me where you got that beautiful bread from? And they'll say, no, I don't know. And that's the end of the conversation. And in the UK, they'd be a bit more, what I would consider accommodating, and they'd say, no, I don't know where I got the bread, but I'll find out where I got it from, and I'll let you know more about it. I mean, this is in a cafe. I'll find out, and I'll ask the chef or something like that. And so the conversations are very different. It's not right or it's not wrong. It's just noticeable, because there's an abundance of a different type of chakra energy. And the solar plexus chakra energy in Australia makes people say, well, this is what I need. And the imbalanced people are outsourcing from other people. And it sometimes feels a little bit like a power play or a really cold, hard, blunt relationship. But it's not, in their eyes, it's healthy because that's where they are. Now, these lower vibrational energies, these lower chakras also are very materialistic, and everything, success is measured in stuff, materialistic gain, and that works as well here. The other side of what I witness is that the indigenous people, who are astoundingly connected to the land, have no power issues. And I don't mean power in a very angry, dominant, controlling manner. I mean power as in, this is what I want and that's it. Which actually disempowers another person. It's not trying to take from another person, but it disempowers that person because everyone's needs aren't being met. But the Aboriginals have actually been so connected to the land, you can feel that they're able to balance that solar plexus energy, and they don't ask anything of anyone more than they need or want, because they're so connected in themselves and among each other, which actually helps them move up into the higher chakras, and they are in a loving energy. I mean, they're beautiful souls. So it's been really fascinating to be on Mother Earth's solar plexus chakra and see the shift in my perception and my beliefs and my awareness and my responses, considering I thought that I was a balanced energy on my chakras and in my life and in my healing journey. And it would be interesting to see if someone from Australia came over and visited all the other Mother Earth chakras, and I visited all the other Mother Earth chakras, and see how they integrated and felt with the energy that they are anchoring and how that affects our chakras. This happens when you work with crystals. If you have too much of a crystal, if you wear a lot of chakra jewelry, and you add in an extra, say you add in a red jasper, and it's just too much grounding, too much root work, the red jasper will break or disappear. Or if you have too much of one energy and you bring in more of that energy, the crystals know how to keep your balance, and the crystal will break, or the crystal will run away or jump away or something like that. So it's the same kind of idea here. By moving into a different Mother Earth chakra energy, I am bringing in more of one type of energy, and it's affecting all the others. So for me initially to arrive in this country and think, oh, that's a bit rude, or that's very unhelpful, not in a nasty manner, but it was a misunderstanding, because that's just the culture. When I asked, where did you get this bread? It's beautiful. They were like, I don't know. That was it. And I just saw the difference between, in the UK, they'd go, I don't know, but I'll find it. I'll ask the chef, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm saying here is to not be complacent with our practice, because wherever you are in the world is impacted by the chakra energy from Mother Earth, from your community, from the land that you're on, and from the environment that you're in as well. I mean, you might be around people who are unconscious, and they may have their energetic needs met from other people. So I can feel people pulling on my heart and my solar plexus and my throat and things like that, because their imbalances are there. We know this is part of chakra balancing, but my statement is, when you move around the world and move into new environments, you are always recalibrating your chakra system. It's always fluid to a new environment, and the best thing to do is to have a practice, to meditate or do yoga or tai chi or stillness or walks in nature or ground, and to connect into your heart energy, which is always the most deeply healing of them all. And just stay centered. So as long as we don't become complacent that, we've got it sussed, we're in balance, it's always changeable, it's always fluid. And I think to travel the world and to visit all of beautiful Lady Gaia's chakra centers would be a pleasure and a privilege and an experience, to go around and find out exactly how it ripples through our own energy fields when we absorb so much of this is Mother Earth. This isn't a red jasper crystal. This is the land we stand on, the biggest crystal in our lives. And yeah, it would be fantastic to go around and find out what it feels. So all I'm doing is sharing my experiences on the solar plexus chakra of the planet right now. And there is a difference. And even when I just say, I said to some healers, try approaching this difficult situation in this manner. And they, oh no, you can't say that. And my comments had been kind and polite, and they would have been very well received in the UK. They would have started a healing dialogue for everyone's needs to be met. But just in this country, they just said, no, you can't say that. So it was quite interesting to see that everything is different, and how they communicate and how they feel that what is fair is different and what is right is different. And this is because it's a solar plexus energy. But I don't feel that with the indigenous tribes. Their connection to the land is so deep, it just transcends any... the ones that I've met are deeply in their heart. And the solar plexus energy of this land, Australia, when it's in balance, there is no power struggle. That's what I'm trying to say. When the people of the Aboriginal tribes, I haven't met much of them, I've only met a few people, but I feel it. And they aren't grabbing or grasping or trying to have power over anyone, because they are in such harmony, really in harmony. And they're beautiful souls. So What can we do to stay in balance? I mentioned it a few minutes ago. Just keep your practices, keep alert, and avoid complacency. I do offer chakra balancing courses and worksheets, so please look into them. And I add in the awareness of the balances around the planet. So this is just a short video to let you know, and it's very experiential. Thank you. Bye-bye.